Proctor. To Miller. Miller inside. Shot up, no good, and it's good. Nice follow-up on the rebound by number 20, Dylan Hetherington. Weaver, gonna dribble out top, gets it over to Cruz. Gives it off, drives baseline, number 15, Tony Russo for the layup. That's going to tie the ball game at 2, 6:50, early first quarter. Proctor to Miller. Miller's going to back over to Proctor. Nice pick by Yoder. Proctor takes to the hoop, and he's fouled. He will shoot 2. Once we get the first shot, I'll have Paige give you the starting lineup for Canfield. First shot. It's good.
All right, for Canfield, we have starting number 0, Dom Cruz. Number 1, Ben Weaver. Number 3, Drew Shapiro. Number 12, Jake Snyder. And number 15, Tony Russo.
Second shot is good. Makes it 4-2 Marlington. Cross court. Gets across the timeline. Down in the corner, back to the middle. Nice rebound by. Oh, we've got a. Okay, he's walking it off. Nice steal by Carlton. He's going to dribble. Drives the hoop. Shot, no good. Rebounded by Miller. And he's going to be fouled. That foul's going to be on Tony Russo. That'll be his first. Himmelheber brings it up the backcourt. Gets it over to Proctor. Down to Yoder. To Miller. Back out to Himmelheber. To Yoder. Back out top. Himmelheber. To Yoder. He's going to fake the shot. Gets it to Miller for 3. Bang! And that's going to make it 7-2 Marlington. Carrollton around the top. Shot up for 3. Bang! Right back at him. Here we go, guys. 7-5. Marlington. Himmelheber brings it up the backcourt. Over to Proctor. Back to Hetherington. To Miller. Miller back to Himmelheber. He's looking. To Hetherington. Dribbles. To Yoder. He fakes. Over to Miller. Pulls up for 3. No good. And it's rebounded by Carrollton. They're going to push. Gives it off. Takes it to the hoop. No foul. Rebounded Carrollton. Shot for 3. Out of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Himmelheber. Marlington walks it up the backcourt. Guarded by Shapiro. Himmelheber takes it to the hoop. Shoots and scores. Going to be 9-5. First quarter. 4-11. DeLucia gives it off to Shapiro. Shapiro's going to dribble. Pulls it back out to DeLucia. Over to Cruz. Cruz to Russo. Russo to DeLucia. Pulls up for 3. Shot no good. Rebounded by Yoder. Over to Proctor. He's going to push the ball. Miller's going to bring it back out on top. He's going to dribble. Drives. Loses it. Stolen back by Marlington. Hetherington scores, and it makes it 11-5. Very similar start to the girls game. Gives it off to number 12, Jake Schneider. He's going to drive and he's fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Jake Schneider for 2 free throws.
Checking into the ball game for the Dukes is Caden Yates and Ty Note. Shot up. It's good. That's going to make it 11-6. 3:09 first quarter. Miller's going to dribble. Brings it back out up top. Gives it off to Bates. To Hetherington. He loses it. Gets it back. To Miller. He's going to dribble. Gives it to Note. To Hetherington. To Proctor. Pulls up for 3. No good. Air ball. And the ball will go out of bounds. Possession Carrollton. Or Canfield. Getting my teams mixed up here.
Joining Canfield on the court, it's going to be Sam Castronova along with number 1, Ben Barnes. Ben Weaver, excuse me.
Shapiro bringing it across the timeline. Looks inside for DeLucia. Shot, no good. Rebounded Weaver. Shot, no good. Rebounded Carrollton or Canfield. Shot, and it's good. Nice bucket by Russo from Canfield. Miller, he's going to drive the lane. Shot up. Good. 13-8. Marlington. 156. First quarter. Shapiro calling out the signals. Guarded by Miller. Russo with the ball. Looking. To Castronova. Down low to DeLucia. Knocked away. Nice play by Marlington's Jaden Bates. Canfield ball. Nice drive the baseline, and he's going to be fouled by Yoder. That was a nice drive by Russo.
Coming in for Marlington is going to be number 1, Jacob Smith.
Russo to inbound. Nice pass into DeLucia. Missed the shot. Takes it up strong, and he's fouled. That foul's going to go against Jacob Smith. DeLucia will go to the line. 13-8, 105 first quarter. Quarter's flying away. Isn't it, guys? It's flying along.
Mm-hmm.
Shot up. It's good. It's going to be 14-9. That'll be DeLucia's first point.
And for the Cardinals is going to be number 13, Bryce Roberts.
Second shot. It's good. Hemmelhaber. Cross court to Bates. Shot up. No good. Rebounded Canfield. Cross court. He fakes. He's going to dribble. Hands it off to DeLucia. Back out top to Castronova. Castronova to Bryce Roberts to DeLucia. Nice pass inside. Back out top for three. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Marlington. Miller's going to bring it up the backcourt. Across the timeline to Bates. Nice tight defense by the Cardinals. Hand off to Himmelheber. Calling out the play. He's going to dribble. Takes to the right side. Gets it to Miller. Back to Himmelheber for three. No good. Off the rim. Shot up. No good. And that's how we'll end the first quarter. 13-10. Marlington leads. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Life is tough. At Notre Dame, Ohio State, and in my life thereafter, I've had to walk through situations that were as challenging as it gets. A large part of my ability to overcome the challenges were the determination and toughness I learned as a leopard athlete. Your challenge today is tough. They want to push you around and take what's yours. Fight hard and rise to the challenge to show yourself that in years to come, that as your life gets hard, you have the intestinal fortitude to overcome. For many years, you have trained and practiced for this moment. And show what you got.
And welcome back to Marlington High School. They currently are leading 13-10 over the Canfield Cardinals. I want to give a shout out to our friends over at the Soul Truth. They're helping us bring you this live event. Castronova inbounds to Shapiro. Shapiro dribbles. Cross court to Roberts. Roberts dribbles. Spins. Out to Weaver. Inside. Gets it back out to Cruz. Shot up for three. Good. And just like that, we have a tie ball game. Himmelheber into Proctor. Back to Himmelheber. To Hetherington. To Miller. To Hetherington. Nice. Yoder. We got a scrum on the floor. And the ball is going to go to Marlington on the jump. Miller for three. Bang!
That's Casey Miller and three.
That's going to be Casey Miller's 8th point of the ball game. It's going to be Weaver. Shot no good. Retrieved by Hetherington. Giving off to Miller. He's going to bring it up the backcourt. Across the timeline. Dribbles. To Yoder. Cross court to Miller. He's going to drive baseline. Takes to the hoop. Shot no good. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds. Last touched by Canfield.
In for the Cardinals is going to be number 0, Dom Cruz, and number 12, Jake Snyder.
Inbound to Himmelheber. He's going to fake. Guarded by Shapiro. Gives it off to Miller. Inside to Proctor. Shot. Rims out. No good. Rebounded Canfield. They're going to push. Gives it off to Shapiro. Shot in the corner by Cruz. No good. Rebounded Canfield. Back out top to Schneider. Schneider. Shot up. Air ball. No good. Rebounded Yoder to Proctor. He's going to push. To Himmelheber. He's looking. Dribbles back out top. He's going to kick it over to Miller. Miller's going to dribble. Back out top to Proctor. Proctor's going to go left. Excuse me, that's Himmelheber to Proctor for two. Good.
Jaden Proctor.
Shapiro brings it across the timeline. He's going to go left. Back out to McCune. They try to get it to Cruz, but it goes out of bounds. Marlington ball.
And for the Cardinals is going to be number 33, Graham Heikkinen.
Hetherington into Himmelheber. Gets it to Hetherington. To Himmelheber, to Proctor. Off to Miller, pulls up for deep three. No good. Back of the rim. Rebounded Canfield. Shapiro's going to push. To McCune. Out to Heikkinen. Shot inside to McCune. And it's good. 18-15. Marlington. Himmelheber goes to the left. Out to Hetherington. Gives off to Proctor. Proctor to Miller. Miller's going to dribble. Behind the back. To Hetherington. Hetherington. Or Miller out to Yoder. To Hetherington. And they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Sorry, guys. The bar got me. But it's okay. We play on. Shapiro coming up the backcourt. He goes left. To Schneider. To Cruz. To Shapiro. Inside. Shot up. And it goes down. 18-17. 3:46. Second quarter. Back out to Proctor. Proctor's going to dribble. And he has it slapped away. Nice play by Canfield. To Schneider. He's going to take it to the hoop. Steps through. And it's good. 19-18 Canfield. Miller's going to bring it up across the timeline. Back out to Proctor. To Miller. Miller's going to dribble. He drives. Takes it to the hoop. Misses. No good. Rebounded Canfield. Cruz stolen by Miller. He's going to take it to the hoop. Lays it up. And it's good. And that's going to make it 20-19. As we have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back here in just a couple of minutes.
The Straggett Media Network, a local broadcasting network specializing in weather, news, sports, musical guests, weddings, commercials, visual marketing graphics. Let us take your business, school, wedding, or event to the next level. The Straggett Media Network.
And we're back, folks. Just like the first game, we've got a battle here in the second one. We got a 1-point lead, 20-19. Marlington with 2:56 in the second quarter. Miller, Proctor, Himmelheber, Bates, and Yoder on the floor for Marlington. Looks like Roberts, Cruz, Schneider, McCune, and Heikkinen to Cruz for three. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded Miller, he's going to push. Oh, knocked away, stolen by Canfield. He's going to take, spins, shoots. No good. Rebound at Canfield. Back out top to Cruz. Dribbles. Oh, stolen by Bates. He's going to push up the floor to Himmelheber. He's going to, and they're going to call him for travel. Just didn't quite get the ball back on the floor.
Back in for the Cardinals, is going to be number 3, Drew Shapiro.
Shapiro's going to walk it up the backcourt, getting some instructions from coach. Over to Russo. Russo to Heikkinen. Heikkinen looks. Back over to Shapiro. Shapiro dribbles, gives it off to Schneider. Back to Shapiro. Looking. Inside to Schneider. He's going to get it stolen by Himmelheber. He's going to dribble, drives, takes it to the hoop. Shot no good. Rebounded by Bates, and he's going to be blocked. Nice block by number 5, Ray McCune for Canfield.
Back in for the Dukes is going to be number 20, Dylan Hetherington.
Himmelheber and Bates to Proctor. Gives it off to Himmelheber. Back to Proctor. Pulls up for 3. Off the front of the rim. To Hetherington. Shot no good. Back up the floor to Canfield. Heikkinen. Back to Heikkinen. And the layup's good. 21-20. 1-12. Second quarter. Marlington. Miller to Hetherington. Nice pass. And we're going to have a kick ball. It'll stay Marlington ball. Proctor inbound on the baseline.
In for Canfield is going to be number 4, Angela DeLucia.
Back out top to Himmelheber. Over to Miller. He's going to dribble, drives, kicks it back to Himmelheber. Over to Bates. Out to Proctor. Back out top to Miller. Miller's going to reset. Dribbles. He's being pressured by Russo. Nice double team to Himmelheber to Proctor. They're going to push. Oh, nice look. Just couldn't quite connect with it. He saw Hetherington underneath the hoop and just couldn't get it there.
That was some heavy pressure on Canfield's part.
And we've got a timeout by Canfield. So we'll step away for just a few seconds and we'll be right back. We're back. 21-20. Canfield leads the Marlington Dukes with 25.9 seconds left in the first half. I'll tell you what, we've had a great showing of basketball tonight. First, the girls' game ends up in a 1-point affair. And so far, so good. We've had a back and forth battle here. Shapiro bringing it up the backcourt. Gets it over to Russo. Back to Shapiro. Back to Russo. He's going to dribble, spins. Looking. Looking for a pick. Gets over to Heikkinen. Shot up. Back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Hetherington. And that's the end of the first quarter. Actually, the end of the first half as the Cardinals lead 21-20. I'll tell you what, guys. Here we go again.
Definitely living up to expectations, especially from after watching that first game. These boys are definitely going back-to-back just like the girls did.
Well, I'll tell you what. Like I said earlier, traditionally Marlington and Canfield have pretty good programs, and they're showing it tonight as they're going back and forth right at it. Neither one of them are backing down. I'm very impressed with both teams. I'm enjoying what I'm seeing so far. So hopefully we get
Heavy pressure on both ends. Nice footwork I've seen just outside the key, outside the circle. But I think, like you said, I'm enjoying watching these boys.
Yeah. And the nice part of it is they're mixing up on the defensive end. The full court, they'll back off for a minute, they come back at it. Both coaches have been using their benches. John Collin for Canfield and Nick Advantage for Marlington. But it's been an exciting matchup. So, well, we're going to step away for just a few minutes. We'll be right back after this.
The Straggett Media Network, a local broadcasting network specializing in weather, news, sports, musical guests, weddings, commercials, visual marketing graphics. Let us take your business, school, wedding, or event to the next level. The Straggett Media Network.
You like spending time with your family, but have you planned for when that is not possible? Guiley & Guiley provide affordable estate planning protecting you and your family. Our experience is your solution. Guiley & Guiley.
Life is tough. At Notre Dame, Ohio State, and in my life thereafter, I've had to walk through situations that were as challenging as it gets. A large part of my ability to overcome the challenges were the determination and toughness I learned as a leopard athlete. Your challenge today is tough. They want to push you around and take what's yours. Fight hard and rise to the challenge to show yourself that in years to come, that as your life gets hard, you have the intestinal fortitude to overcome. For many years, you have trained and practiced for this moment. And show what you got.
We're getting ready for the start of the second half. Again, I'm Rob Johnson with the Straggett Media Network. I've got my sidekick over here, Paige Folk, and I got John Taggart running the board, the camera, jumping in here with his mic every once in a while. Coming to the floor, starting the second half, it looks like Himmelheber, Yoder, Hetherington, Proctor, and Miller. Snyder, Shapiro, Russo, Cruz, and
That'll be number 1, Weaver.
Weaver. I didn't see who scored that. Nice drop inside to Yoder. Takes it strong, and we 22-24. Canfield. Shapiro brings it across the timeline. Over to Russo, back to Shapiro. Inside to Weaver. He takes it to the hole. Rebounded by Yoder. Over to Miller. Miller's going to dribble. Looks inside. Gets it to Hetherington. Look. Brings it back out. Dribbles, drives, and he's going to be fouled. They're going to call the foul on number 1. Ben Weaver. Himmelheber to inbound. I'll tell you what, John and I had the opportunity to go out and cover some football this year. And I think it was you and I, Paige, into Proctor. Catches in the backcourt, brings across the timeline, spins, takes it to the hoop, shot up, no good. Rebounded Canfield. Actually, rebounded Marlington, shot blocked. And it's going to go out of bounds, Canfield ball. I think that was you and I that went down and covered Marlington Minerva.
Yes, it was.
That was a pretty good game by Marlington. In fact, if I recall, Himmelheber made a couple just sensational catches. Himmelheber into Proctor, fakes, spins, shoots, short, no good. And it's going to be rebounded by Shapiro. He's going to push it up the floor. Looking. And knocked away by Marlington. Nice play by Miller.
Yeah, that was a very cold night for a football game down in Minerva.
Yeah, at one point it was raining sideways. And for many of you know that go to football games or cover football games, fake by Russo to Weaver, shot good.
It was a nice pass by Russo.
26-22, 6:31 left in the third quarter. Over to Proctor. Canfield coming out in the full court press. Oh. Retrieved by Proctor. He's going to push, takes it up the hoop. And they're going to foul Yoder. Nice strong take by Yoder. He'll shoot 2. Yeah, that game was ridiculous. We were out there and trying to keep the equipment dry. I'll tell you what, I don't know if I've ever been so cold and so wet, and it literally, folks, rained sideways. Paige and I were both soaked after that game. First shot, no good. Second shot for Yoder. It's good. Quick push by the Cardinals. 26-23. Canfield. Looking. Gets it to Schneider. Over to Cruz. Out to Russo. To Weaver. To Schneider. Over to Shapiro. He's going to fake. Dumps it inside to Cruz. Back out top to Cruz. To Shapiro. Over to Cruz. Inside. Back out to Shapiro. To Weaver. Shot good. 28-23 as Canfield extends their lead. 5:16, third quarter. Oh, nice save by Miller. He's going to drive baseline. Shot up. No good. Rebounded by Hetherington. No good. Rebounded by Yoder. And that's going to make it 25-28. Shot. Three-pointer. It's good. 31-25. Canfield starting to extend a little bit. Miller looking, dribbles. He's going to take it down the lane, gives it back out. Yoder out to Proctor, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Schneider for Canfield. Almost stolen by Proctor. Back to Russo. He's going to be stripped. Picked up by Miller. He's going to push. Over to Himmelheber. Back out top to Miller. Pulls up for deep three. No good. They're going to call it over the back for Marlington's Hetherington. I'll tell you what, Marlington seems to be going through a stretch where they just can't seem to get it to fall. They're getting the looks, they're getting the shots, but it's just not going down.
In for the Cardinals is going to be number 5, Ray McCune, and number 34, Angela DeLucia.
Shapiro brings it across the timeline. Over to Russo. Over to Cruz. Pulls up from deep three. Off the rim. No good. To Russo for three. No good. Rebounded by Yoder. Gives it up to Proctor. Proctor's going to push. Dribbles left. Gives it off to Miller. He's going to drive down the lane. Shot. And he's going to be fouled. He's actually going to be fouled by 3 Cardinals. So it looks like they're going to call it on number 5. That's Ray McCune. That's going to be his first foul. Miller will shoot 2. First shot. It's good.
In for the Cardinals is going to be number 10, Sam Castronova.
Second shot for Miller. Shot up. It's good. Russo brings it across the timeline. Dribbles. Over the corner to Shapiro. Looking back out to Russo. Shot up. And it's good. 33-27. 3:13 left in the third quarter. Cardinals. Himmelheber. Over to Proctor. Over to Bates. Back to Himmelheber. To Miller. He's going to fake. Backs it out. He's guarded by Castronova. Oh, stolen by Canfield. Takes to the hoop. Shot up. No good. Bucket by number 15, Tony Russo. 35-27. Canfield. Yoder to Proctor to Himmelheber. Back to Miller. He's going to pull up for 3. Bang! And just like that, Miller puts Marlington back in the ball game. 35-30 with 2:10. We'll take a quick step out and we'll be right back. And we're back, folks. Sorry about dropping you out for a second there. Little Wi-Fi issues tonight. Not sure what the problem is, but we'll get them adjusted for next game. 35-30, 2:10 left in the third quarter. Shapiro's going to bring it up the backcourt. Dribbles right. Out top, inside to DeLucia. He's going to back it down, takes a shot off the front of the rim, rolls around, falls off. Rebounded Canfield to Shapiro for 3. Off the rim, no good. DeLucia. Oh, and he had a shot block, but they're going to call a foul. DeLucia will go to the line. I'll tell you what. with Yoder off the floor, Canfield definitely has an advantage, size advantage inside. First one is no good. DeLucia's, he's a big boy. He dribbles. Second shot. And it's good. Up the court. And it'll be knocked out of bounds. Ball stays with Marlington. And Bates will inbound. Bates into Himmelheber. He's going to dribble. Backs it back out. To Noak. To Bates. Over to Himmelheber. He's going to dribble. Pulls up for three. Shot good. We got a 3-point ball game. 36-33, 120 left in the third quarter. Inside to Shapiro. Back out to Russo. He's going to drive. Has it blocked. Knocked away. Retrieved by Canfield. Russo has the ball up top. Guarded to DeLucia. Has it knocked away. Shapiro guarded by Himmelheber. Inside to DeLucia. And they just can't connect. It'll go off of DeLucia and out of bounds. Marlington ball. .44 seconds. 3-point ball game. 36-33. Marlington ball. Over to Noak. He's going to get it to Bates. Bates is going to fake. He drives the lane. Fakes, shoots. No good. Rebounded Canfield. Russo brings it up. 25 seconds. Gives it off to Shapiro. Shapiro dribbling. Gives it to DeLucia. Oh, stolen by Bates. Up the floor to Himmelheber. He's going to take it to the hoop. Layup, no good. Rebounded Canfield. Up the floor to Shapiro for three. No good. And that's how we're the end of the third quarter. 36-33. Once again, folks, like I said before, we've got a ball game. I'll tell you what, Paige, they've had quite a selection on music tonight.
They definitely had. Send me the playlist, please.
Yeah.
I enjoyed all of it.
Yeah, they've had a little bit of everything tonight. We've been jamming out pretty good up here.
I mean, Annie seemed pretty okay with jumping in this house.
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to get Trisha's attention. Maybe she's down there taking
The
a picture
Stragit
of
Media
the,
Network, a local broadcasting
someone,
network
maybe she'd get us too.
specializing in weather, news, sports, musical guests, weddings, commercials,
Well,
visual marketing graphics.
tighten up
Let
those
us take
belts.
your business, school, wedding,
Get
or
strapped
event
in
to
as
the
we
next
get
level.
ready for the fourth quarter here, folks. Hetherington into Himmelheber. Over to Proctor. Proctor to Yoder. To Miller. Back to Himmelheber. He's going to dribble. Brings it back out. Over to Proctor. Pulls up for three. Short. No good. Rebounded by Miller. Nice play by Miller to Proctor. He's going to drive baseline. Takes it to the hoop. Shot no good. Rebounded. Marlington. And it's going to end up in the hands of Russo for Canfield. Heikkinen. He's going to get it knocked away. And it'll stay Canfield ball.
And for Canfield, it's going to be number 5, Ray McCune.
And they're going to throw it away. Marlington will inbound on the baseline. Hemmelheaver to Hetherington. He's pressed by Heikkinen. To Yoder. Back to Hemmelheaver. I'll tell you what, this Canfield defense is strong. Just when you think that Marlington has a lane or... There we go. Nice drive by Hemmelheaver. Once again, cut off.
Definitely have to stay quick on your feet.
Hetherington back out top to Proctor. He's going to dribble. Over to Miller. To Hetherington. Thought about it. Over to Proctor. He's going to dribble. Takes a shot. Rims out. No good. Rebounded by Schneider for Canfield. He's going to push. Loses it. Gets it over to Shapiro. To Cruz. Back out to Shapiro. He's going to dribble. Fakes. Kicks it back out top to Schneider. Into Russo. Over to Heikkinen. To Cruz for three. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Russo. Over to Heikkinen. Inside to Cruz. Blocked. Nice play by Hetherington. Or Yoder, excuse me. Gets it to Miller. To Hemmelheaver. To Hetherington. To Proctor. Back over to Miller. He fakes. Backs out. Dribbles to the right side. Over to Yoder. Gives it to Proctor. Hemmelheaver pulls up from the free throw line. Shot no good. Rebounded. Nice play by Yoder. Loses it. Proctor gets it back. He's going to dribble. Over to Hetherington on the wing. No good. Back to Yoder. Down low. Blocked. Back to Yoder. Out to Hemmelheaver for three. Bang! And just like that, we have a tie ball game. Don't you feel a little deja vu right about now, Paige?
I definitely do. Back and forth is back and forth. I mean, it just keeps happening. These boys are definitely fighting for this game.
Oh, and they're going to call a foul on Hetherington. Pushing the back. It'll be on the floor, so Canfield will inbound. Out to Cruz. To Heikkinen. Oh, he gets it knocked away. Retrieved by Shapiro. Shapiro into Schneider. Over to Cruz for three. Bang! 39-36. Canfield. Hemmelheaver. Oh, he's got a lane. Takes to the hoop. Wow. Rebounded by Shapiro. He's going to push the other way. Over to Cruz in the corner for three. Bang! And Marlington wants a timeout.
That will be Dom Cruz's 5th 3 in a row. That is all he has shot tonight.
42-36. Canfield, and Marlington's coach, Nick Ivanich, is hot. He thought there should have been a foul down there underneath the basket for Marlington. So I try to be as biased as I can, but I can't say he's wrong there. And especially when your player goes to the floor as hard as Hemmelheaver did, you always gotta stand up for him. You know what I mean?
I do.
I'll tell you what, our friends over here at Marlington are no joke with the music. You're not kidding. They're over here rocking out in all kinds of fashion. I'll tell you what, this is a good atmosphere for a basketball game here at Marlington. Nice close quarters.
might be cold outside, but these fans are definitely keeping it warm in here.
Oh, yeah. All right, folks, 4:05 left in the ball game. Himmelheber bringing it up the backcourt. Over to Proctor. He's got a dribble. Takes it, gives it off to Heather or Yoder. He misses, and we're going to have a jump ball, and possession will go to Canfield.
Coming in for the Cardinals is going to be number 1, Ben Weaver.
Cross court to Russo. Over to Weaver. Inside to Schneider. Shot off the rim. No good. Back out to Cruz for 3. Man, I was going to say, if that goes down. Miller, nice dribbling. Back out to Miller. Himmelheber. Oh, he missed him. Nice drive by Himmelheber. Left hand. No good. And it's going to stay Marlington ball.
Back in the game for the Cardinals is going to be number 34, Angelo DeLucia.
Over to Miller for 3. Off the front of the rim. No good. And they're going to call it over the back.
Back in, I think they're back in for the Cardinals is going to be number 1 again, Ben Weaver.
Over to Shapiro. Pressed by Marlington. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Weaver, and it's good. 44-36. Canfield starting to pull away. Proctor into Himmelheber. He's going to drive baseline, takes to the hoop, layup, no good. Rebounded Hetherington. Oh, man, he took a fall. That'll take the breath out of you.
Back in again for the Cardinals is going to be number 34, Angelo DeLucia.
Marlington's coach has given a little bit of earful to the referees. Coach Avanish, he's just trying to help his players out. Miller into Proctor. Cross court to Himmelheber. Gives it off to Yoder. Dribble drives, takes a baseline fake, shoots, good.
Sam Yoder.
Oh, we got a warning to the Marlington bench. Give him a little warning. Just let him know, hey, I've heard enough. Next one's a technical. Shapiro bringing it up the backcourt. Over to Weaver. Weaver and Schneider. Back out to Weaver. Oh, nice backdoor. Russo missed it. No good. Rebounded by Hetherington. And he's going to be fouled. Nice strong play by Hetherington there. Himmelheber bringing it across the timeline. Out top to Miller. To Himmelheber. He's going to dribble, drives. Pulls back out to Yoder. Looking to Proctor. Proctor fakes. Going to give it to Himmelweaver. Almost threw it away. Gives it back to Proctor. He's going to dribble. Drives inside. That shot up. Good. 4-point ball game. 44-40. 1:23 left in the ball game. And we're going to have a timeout. Canfield. Coach Cullen wants to talk about it. He knows this is a tight one. They gotta have them all. So we're gonna step away for about 30 seconds. We'll be right back.
You like spending time with your family, but have you planned for when that is not possible? Guiley and Guiley provide affordable estate planning protecting you and your family. Our experience is your solution. Guiley and Guiley.
The Straggett Media Network, a local broadcasting network, specializing in weather, news, sports, musical guests, weddings, commercials, visual marketing graphics. Let us take your business, school, wedding, or event to the next level. The Straggett Media Network.
And we're back, folks, as we're ready for the final stretch. 1:16 left in the ball game tonight as Canfield leads 44-40. They'll inbound the ball on the baseline. Inbound. Shapiro with the ball. Out top to Weaver. To Schneider. He'll give off. Weaver will dribble. Over to Schneider. Shapiro, Russo, back to Schneider. Over to Weaver. Oh. And they're going to get Proctor with the foul. 59.1 seconds left in the ball game. 44-40.
And for the Dukes is going to be number 10, Ty Knock.
Russo into Schneider. He's going to dribble. Back to Russo. And he's going to be fouled. Now the cat and mouse game happens. In the NBA, they call this hack-a-shack. Hey, look, there's Coach Tom Siegfried from Louisville. They must be out here taking a gander at both teams. I'm sure they play both of them. In fact, I know they play both of them. Russo dribbles, drives. Oh, throws it away, and it's retrieved by Cruz, and he'll go to the line. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1. 46.5 seconds left in the ball game.
And for the Dukes is going to be number 20, Dylan Hetherington.
Shot up, and it's good. 45-40. 46.5 seconds. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Proctor. He's going to push. Gets it up the floor. Dribbles, drives. And we got a foul.
In for Canfield is going to be number 10, Sam Castronova.
Proctor will inbound on the baseline. Out to Hetherington. Over to Himmelweaver. He's going to pull up for three. Bang! And just like that, we've got a 2-point ball game, folks. 45-43. Huge shot by Himmelweaver. As my co-host over here is jamming again.
I am still astounded by this playlist. Please send it to me.
Yeah, we'll have to make a mention to our buddy Steve Miller here, the athletic director, if we can't have a copy of the playlist. They sure know how to jam over here, don't they, John? I'll tell you what. Once again, last second shot wins. We're down to 33.7 seconds. Canfield will inbound. I'm sure Marlington will come out in a full court press. And we've got Castronova to inbound on the baseline. Into Russo. He'll be fouled. They'll call the foul on Himmelheber.
In for Marlington is going to be number 20, Dylan Hetherington.
And really no time taken off the clock on that one. So if they can get a missed free throw, that didn't hurt them. Shot up. Huge free throw as it makes a 3-point ball game. 46-43, 32.9. Second shot. And that makes it a 2-possession game.
In for Canfield is going to be number 33, Graham Heikkinen.
Into Himmelheber. He's going to push up the floor. And he's going to be fouled. 29 seconds. 47-43. That'll be Shapiro's first foul.
And for the Cardinals is going to be number 10, Sam Castronova.
The ref's not happy about that. He had already given the ball to Himmelheber. And the table allowed the Canfield player to come into the game. And they're making him go back out. We got a one-on-one here. Shot up. And it's good. 47-44. Second shot. It's good. 45-47, folks. 2-point ball game. 29 seconds. Anything can happen here. And they're going to, almost knocked away, but they fouled Russo. He'll go to the free throw line. Hoping to repeat what he did last time. .1 seconds. Shot up, front of the rim, no good. Rebounded, Canfield, and he's going to be fouled. Rebound, huge rebound by Schneider. That was a heck of a play. Somehow he came up in the midst of it around 3 Marlington players. First shot, rims out, no good.
Coming in for Canfield is going to be number 33, Graham Heikkinen.
Second shot for Schneider. No good. We got a scrum rebounded by Yoder. And he's going to be fouled. Wow.
Not the kind of move Canfields want to be pulling at this point.
I'll tell you what. Coach Cullen is not happy. And it all of a sudden got really loud in here, Paige.
It did. Coming in for Canfield is going to be number 1, Ben Weaver. And for the Dukes, it's going to be number 10, Ty Knock.
So Yoder will go to the line. He'll shoot a 1-and-1. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Russo. And he's going to be fouled. Russo will shoot a 1-and-1. 17.6 seconds. Timeout. We'll stay here as the adrenaline's flowing by both sides and us. This is a heck of a ball game. I'll tell you what, John and Paige, we couldn't have asked for a better doubleheader couple of games to cover tonight.
I totally agree. Both of these games have been very intense, very exciting to watch.
I want to thank Steve Miller, the AD here at Marlington, for inviting us over to cover the doubleheader here today. I'll tell you what, the Marlington sixth man here is starting to shake the house a little bit. I can feel it I was feeling it in my feet earlier. We noticed it in the cameras once in a while, but now I'm starting to feel it in my seat. Canfield inbound. It's Russo. And he's going to be, they didn't call the foul. What in the world? I don't know how they didn't call that foul. Sorry to my friends at Canfield, but a foul's a foul. .3 seconds left in the ball game. 47-45. Canfield leads as Russo will shoot. First shot. It's good. That's going to make it a 3-point ball game. 48-45.
And for Marlington, it's going to be number 20, Dylan Hetherington.
Marlington's hoping for a missed shot here. Second shot. And it's good. That makes it a 2-possession game again. Himmelheber's going to push up the floor. He's going to pull up for deep three. Off the rim, no good. 7 seconds. And they're going to call a foul on Marlington. Coach is wanting an explanation.
Number 10, Ty Knox, going to come in for the Dukes.
Russo with the first one. That's going to extend the lead to 50-45. It's going to give Russo 11. Second shot is good. 51-45. Over to Proctor. He's going to come up, pulls up for three. Shot no good. That's going to be our bowl game. I'll tell you what. 51-45 as Canfield defeats Marlington. I couldn't say we could ask for two better games back to back. They were both down to the bitter end. Just a great night of basketball. We're going to step away for just a minute, get you the stats, and we'll be right back.
The Straggett Media Network, a local broadcasting network specializing in weather, news, sports, musical guests, weddings, commercials, visual marketing graphics. Let us take your business, school, wedding, or event to the next level. The Straggett Media Network.
Life is tough. At Notre Dame, Ohio State, and in my life thereafter, I've had to walk through situations that were as challenging as it gets. A large part of my ability to overcome the challenges were the determination and toughness I learned as a leopard athlete. Your challenge today is tough. They want to push you around and take what's yours. Fight hard and rise to the challenge to show yourself that in years to come, that as your life gets hard, you'll have the intestinal fortitude to overcome. For many years, you have trained and practiced for this moment. And show what you got.
All right, we're back, folks. We had a great night of basketball here as we covered a doubleheader between Marlington and Canfield. Canfield was victorious both games. The first one, they won by 1 point. Second one, Paige has all the final stats here, so I'll get you over to her.
The Marlington Dukes in the first game fell 48-49 to the Cardinals, and in the second game, the Dukes finishing with 45 and the Cardinals finishing with 51. For scoring for the Dukes, Bo Heimelberger, finishing with 13. Jaden Proctor with 6. Casey Miller with 15. Dylan Hetherington with 4. And Sam Yoder with 7. Over to the Cardinals, we have Dom Cruz finishing with 16. Ben Weaver with 6. Drew Shapiro with 3. Ray McCune with 6. Jake Schneider with 3. Tony Russo with 12. Graham Heikkinen with 2. And Angelo DeLucia with 3.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming on with us here on the Straggett Media Network. Again, we had a great night of basketball. 2 really tight games, both finished in the final seconds of the game. Again, Canfield being victorious in both games. But we appreciate Marlington inviting us over to cover these games. And I want to say thank you to all of our advertisers. And I want to thank Paige Folk, John Taggart for being on with me tonight. I'm Rob Johnson. Till next time, this is the Straggett Media Network. Have a great night, everybody.